Okay guys, so it's actually the next day here, and yesterday I didn't really get much filming for some reason. I don't think I had my camera for a while, and then yeah, there's kind of a lot going on yesterday. So you can see behind me, there's the barn. So we're at the main farm, and we have the cat, and also in front of me got the combine. So we actually finished up the other place, the second farm, yesterday. Everything went okay, I guess. Right here on the combine, we kind of had an issue with the sickle. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I think this is called the rocker arm or something, and I believe this started to crack and break. So in order to get this, we have to replace the section of the sickle, and there's 4 sections of the sickle, and you can't just replace one section, you have to replace all 4. So if you look at all the sickles, that's the little silver things, they're all brand new. So they cut well now, but that was kind of expensive. That was like $300 or something. Other than that, it sounds like it went pretty good, so that's good. As you guys know, in the last video, the truck was hit by the grain cart. In fact, I'll show you over here. The grain cart is actually barely damaged at all. You can see, got a little scrape there, a few scrapes here. But that's it. That is not bad at all. So that's really good that that's not all busted up. The crazy thing is we actually do have cameras on the grain cart. So if you can see, that's the camera right there. And we also have one on the auger over here. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see, but kind of right there, that black box. But the problem is we don't have a monitor up in the cab for the cat. So we don't even have them hooked up right now because there's nothing we can see them with. So I think we're going to try and find a monitor somewhere, something that works with these. The cameras came with the grain cart when we bought them, so yeah, we don't have a monitor for that. But anyway, the truck is basically totaled. We're not really going to try and fix it because we just fixed it, and it was basically the same parts that just got wrecked, except now there's more damage. So there's also like the radiator, the whole front end of the engine's probably bad now. And it basically costs way too much to fix it. And it's a 15-year-old truck, so it served its purpose, and now I guess it'll go to the junkyard. But while we were here yesterday, there's this truck in front of me right there. That's another guy's truck actually, but that truck pulled up the bean head right there, and apparently to get the brakes to work, he had to pump them, which is not right in the truck. So a brake line went out, and now we have no brakes at all. Luckily, with him pumping like that, it didn't start a fire because brake fluid is flammable. So yeah, good thing the truck didn't burn up. But now we got another truck broke down with no brakes, so gotta try and find a brake line for that somewhere. But that's just how harvest has been going so far. Hopefully today will be better. I got school again in a little bit, so I won't be here for the beginning. But hopefully we can get a decent amount done and get things going up here and get on to corn soon. Okay guys, so it is actually the next morning, actually. Yesterday we did not do anything because we got huge rain, actually. And it's still raining a little bit now. You can see the truck's still sitting. I'm not sure when that's going to be getting fixed, but hopefully it will be soon. So I actually just came out here to wander around before school, and when I got out by the combine, by the roadside, I was walking around, and then I saw this. I definitely know this was not like this yesterday. And it's completely flat. So I'm not sure what happened, but there's zero pressure in here right now, and it's resting on the header. So I think we already called up John Deere to get a replacement coming. So they'll be here probably later today to fix that up. But just our luck this year. So yeah. Yesterday afternoon, or yesterday morning, I believe. I don't remember which one it was, but the guys did do a couple passes of beans until it started to rain out. So we do have about 2 binfuls of soybeans, but that's it. So that's all we did yesterday, and the combine's been sitting pretty much ever since, so it's kind of weird why it just all of a sudden deflated like that. So who knows, but we're gonna get that fixed, and I'll keep you guys updated, or try to, and we'll see when this rain stops so we can get back to work out in the field. Alright guys, so it is, I don't know how many days later, quite a few, but it is October 17th. Right now it is freezing out. It is literally below freezing. We had snow this morning. Nothing stuck because it was just like 2 degrees over freezing. So it wouldn't be enough to stick, but it was enough to where we had snow coming down. So I just got back from school, and I see he's out in the combine already. Got the grain cart over there. I'm going to see how full that is, see where he's at here. I believe he just got started, but I'm not too sure. So these beans right here, this little front part actually is the part that we sprayed, and something ended up happening and they all got killed off, and then they kind of came back, and then now they're just really behind. So those are probably going to be a little bit too wet, but we'll push them through anyway, probably. So one thing I haven't showed you guys is, I believe it was 2 days ago, we put the tarp on the grain cart. So see this little metal piece here? That's part of the tarp. And then you can see the tarp laying there, and it just kind of folds right over. So I see he dumped once, I believe. Looks about once. So he's still got 2 more to go into this grain cart, and then he should be done. I don't know if we have a truck coming tonight. I really don't know anything right now, because to be honest, I wasn't expecting to go today, just because we actually did get rain yesterday, so I figured the beans would be way too wet. But it appears the beans all seem good in there, so apparently it's going good if he's still going. as you can see, I forgot to tell you guys this. We did get the front tire replaced. Or not replaced, but the inner tube on it that we put on 2 years ago. The seam came apart, so we fixed that. And we also noticed the 2 back tires had some bulges on it. So we actually just completely replaced those 2. Okay, I am in the saddle, ready to go. So it sounds like he's got 2 loads already done. Right now we're working kind of up all the way on top of the hill. Not sure how well the camera picks it up. Right here, there's that little outline, kind of where my finger is, and that's the area that we sprayed. It's kind of a lot darker. You can kind of see the line, and they're a lot shorter, and they still have leaves. So that's the result of what happened when we sprayed that. So the beans are actually so dry, we gotta go faster to keep them coming in. So this farm has a lot of hills, a lot of stones. It's got areas like right here, really short beans. Some beans are really tall. It's just kind of, yeah, it's a more difficult farm, as I like to call it. There's a lot more to watch and a lot more things to keep you involved, I guess. So he said I can go 4 miles an hour. It's the fastest I've ever gone combining. I'm going 4 now, just about. Feels very odd to me going this fast, but the beans are so dry and short that they just kind of feed right in, no problem. And with this new sickle, cuts them pretty good and keeps up with them, so that's really good. So you can see this is kind of where he's been working. We just moved up to this kind of second patch, kind of. So now I'll just keep making passes up here. And then once I'm almost full, I will stop these rows and go down again. Yeah, they're definitely pretty short. all full. Okay, so we're done for the day. It's getting to be pretty late. It's just about 6 o'clock right now. We actually went a lot later than we expected. So I'm going to take the combine up to the cow yard up there. And then going to take this wagon also up to the cow yard. And then hopefully tomorrow morning or something like that, we'll have a semi-truck here to unload on. And then we can continue tomorrow. But overall, today went really good, so... stay up close because we're definitely going to need to plug it in tomorrow. We had to plug it in today, so it's just that cold out. Right here seems good. Idle down, put the header down, put it in park. Should be okay. Okay, should be cooled down enough. Check out the header real quick. Make sure all the sickles look good. All the guards still on. Looks pretty good. Now I'll go over, get the 4030. We're gonna put the wagon up here, but the 4030 is gonna actually go up in the Quonset, because we're also gonna need to plug the heater in for that too, when we start it tomorrow. On the grain cart really squat when they're under a load. And there we go. So, alright guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. So far things are going good. I believe we're going to be going back out tomorrow. Maybe doing some more, but we'll have to see. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.